Let's wait for just 1 second for the green light. It's connecting right now with YouTube, and I think it is right now. Excellent. Right. Perfect. Celiana? Okay. Celiana, you there, right?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Well, right now it's 6:06. We are live right now with YouTube, and we're gonna have a lot of friends watching this video. I'm excited today because we have an amazing person giving the presentation today. We have Celiana Guerra. I like the last name, Guerra. And Celiana, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. Thank you for being with us. I know that a lot of people needs this opportunity. A lot of people needs to be exposed to this presentation and this type of business. In my case, I started this business in 2008. I was, I have been working as a real estate agent for so many years. But in sales, when you sell, when you are selling, when you have transactions open, you have money. But when you don't have transactions open, when you're not closing escrows, then you get in trouble. In 2008, you already know the story. A lot of people got in hardship, and that was my situation with my family. And I'm glad to have you here today to talk to us about this type of business, about this type of presentation, about this type of new way of doing business. Celiana, the cameras and the microphones are all yours. And please tell us, what is it that you're doing?
Hi, everyone. I'm Celiana Vargas Guerra. Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here to be able to share my story with you and how I got started with this business. But in order to do that, I want to let you guys know a little bit more about me. I am a first generation student, meaning I am the first one in my family to have gone to a college or university and graduated out of all my cousins from both sides of my family. So for me, it's an honor to have gone through that path. Not only that, but now through experience, be able to share that with the younger generations in my family and other families as well, so that they can get ahead as well. Well, I am an athletic trainer. I got my degree in athletic training, a bachelor's in science at the University of Laverne, because I thought that I could help more people with our career. So, you know how in high school they always ask, like, what do you want to study when you go to college? And when I was in high school, I wasn't quite sure. I was like, I don't know, like I like music, so maybe music. But turns out I was a really good student in high school, and I finished majority of my credits that I needed. So my senior year, I filled it up with electives, and one of them was athletic training. And I fell in love with it because I love sport. I love the activity. I loved helping others rehabilitate from their injuries. I got to see that side of healthcare, and I loved that it was kind of like being like a doctor, but on the field instead of an office. I wanted to be out there. I didn't want to be locked in a room with four walls. So I did. I got my degree in athletic training, and as soon as I graduated, I got my first job at a high school as an athletic trainer and as an instructor. I was teaching their sports medicine class there. And roughly around that time is when For Life came into my family. I say my family because it was mostly for my sister who had chronic sinusitis. And my mom was so worried about her because she technically lost her sense of smell, sense of taste. We would go to the stores, and every time we like had something for her to smell, like, oh, look at this candle or this scent, she would almost cry because she would tell us, you know, I can't smell, I can't even know what you're offering me, so stop asking me. So at that time, the doctors had told her that she would need surgery for her sinuses to clear them up, but it wasn't a guarantee that it wasn't going to return. It was going to be something chronic for the rest of her life. And a friend of my mom came by and she heard her story and saw her like that. And she's like, why don't you give her for life? Like, the products are really good for the immune system. They're going to help her. And my mom and sister decided to try it. They said, we'd rather try that, any alternative before surgery. So they did. And the amazing thing happened when my mom was making some hot chocolate on a nice cold day, or I believe it was a rainy day. That's usually when she makes it. And my sister walks in the room and says, it smells so good in here. My mom ran out with the spoon still in her hand, like, repeat what you said? And my sister was like, what? Like, did I say something wrong? Because she had the spoon in her hand. And my mom was like, no, like, repeat what you said. And she said, oh, I just said it smelled good. And she's like, do you not realize what you're saying? Like, after 3 or 4 years that you couldn't smell anything, you finally have this sense of smell. And she's like, oh yeah, I do. And she had only been taking the transfer factor for a week then, and she had tremendous effect on her immune system. So it all started with the little cough and a sneeze, the seasonal flu, and it escalated to a point where she needed surgery. And who would have known that just by boosting her immune system, she would have had that effect. So when they presented this information to my mom and they decided to try it, I like to snoop around. I was listening to the presentation and I saw the vision since the beginning. I kind of helped push them into trying it because I saw that vision of the plan, the business plan. I was finishing school. I had just gotten my first job and I saw that it was an opportunity to not fall into the traditional system of having to labor for 40 hours a day in order to make a living. And this was something that was going to free us, even if it was something we did part-time. The way I saw it, I had been in school for 12 years at that point, more than 12 years, about 16 years, because I had just graduated from college. And I was tired of school because that many years in school and always pushing, stuck in the books. I wanted more than just working the rest of my life. So when I saw that opportunity, I figured if I spent 12, 15, 16 years in school to become a professional in the career that I chose, it doesn't matter if I take another 12, 16 years, they pass by so fast that honestly for me, I said, if it takes me 2 years, if it takes me 5 years, 16 years, it doesn't matter how many years it takes me to do this business on the side. And it's possible because I've seen people do it in less time. I said, this is something that's for everyone. So I knew from the beginning that was something that I wanted in my life. Only thing is, as a millennial, I had just graduated. I had a good job. I was getting paid good. I was healthy. I had time to engage in activities that I loved. I didn't put my focus on that. It wasn't my priority. For me, my priority was getting my work done. Also, soccer is one of the biggest priorities I've had since I graduated in college because I set myself a goal that I wanted to play at a higher level of soccer. So I'm going to give you 3 short stories to give you the 3 reasons why I am in For Life right now. The first reason ties into soccer. I knew that when I started that journey in trying to become the best athlete that I could, I would have to put my body through extreme training and intense recovery and balance that out in order to get to the level that I wanted to. It took me 6 to 7 days a week of training, 2 workouts a day. My sleep, I had to try to adjust. As an athletic trainer, I kind of knew how to do the recovery part, but it wasn't enough. I wasn't doing enough for my body. And I noticed that nutrition was a big portion of it. And I'm one of those people who I don't like to take pills. So when I was in For Life since my sister started, I was taking more the juice because I loved it. It was amazing. But it wasn't until I got to a point with my training that I felt fatigued. I was waking up in the morning and I was super tired. And I had to push myself mentally to get through those workouts. And I had to go work for 6 hours plus a day every day at the high school. I was working, I was training physically and mentally. I was exhausted. And it wasn't until my mom really pushed me and said, come on, you're getting to an age where you need to take your vitamins. And that was one of the things that I was like, okay, they always say that since we were kids, you know, you got to take your vitamins. Make sure you take your vitamins every day when you're eating breakfast. And as a kid, I was like, I don't want to take my vitamins. So I never took them. And I was so tired that I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. I'll take the vitamins. It's a lot of pills, but I'm going to do this for myself because I had a goal in mind that I wanted to reach with soccer. And if I wanted to reach that goal, everything had to be balanced: the training, the recovery, the nutrition. So I started taking the multivitamins, and I was amazed by the difference it made in my training. I was energized. I had energy to continue my training every day. I would wake up, and instead of feeling groggy, I didn't really need a cup of coffee. I just needed to get out and start training. And they made a very huge impact on me. So for me, that's one of the reasons why I'm here today, is because of the impact it's had on my training, on the activities that I love to do. The second reason is because during the pandemic, I finally realized that I was in a comfort level with my work, with my job. I had seen the vision a few years back, and then I kind of let myself sit in a comfort zone. I was making decent money, but it wasn't what my profession was supposed to give for me. I was in a comfort level. And when the pandemic hit, it was like a wake up call for me saying, hey, like, with the pandemic, I work mostly with sports and athletes in recovery, in training, in rehabilitation, and everything that has to do with the sports and active community. So when the pandemic shut down and everyone had that stay-at-home order, there went my job. I didn't have a job anymore. It was just me and my training, and no way to make money because I wasn't physically there. First of all, sports weren't allowed, no reunions, and it was difficult. But in that transition, I kept listening. I started listening in on the presentations more often, and I realized that there's not enough people saying and giving this information out to the rest of the world on how it can make a difference. Me, I was making money off commissions. I was an independent contractor. So even before the pandemic, if I wasn't working with the athletes there, I wasn't making money. And this opportunity gives us a chance to make money even if you're not physically there with the person. It gives me that opportunity to help others. And that was my third reason for joining, is because I was affected and I knew there was something here that could help others. And I was in a comfort zone. And now that so many people have suffered because of the pandemic, it's an even more reason to be in this, because I've noticed that there's not that many people presenting in English, and we're in the US, there's millions of people who need this information, not just those of low income, not just those who want to free up time. Like, it's for everybody. And this is where I want to present that information to you, because it would be unfair for you to not hear this. And it's absolutely amazing. So with no further ado, I'm going to share. Let me see if I can figure this out. Oh yeah. Okay. So here we go. I want to present to you SEN. Starting with this, it's a group, it's an organization, it's a family, it's a culture. SEN is the Social Economic Networkers team. It's a group of individuals who have seen this vision and who want to share it with everybody. As you can see, there's people with different backgrounds, different professions, with different economic status that are in this program. And I want to share it with everybody because it really is an opportunity to have a better lifestyle for everyone, no matter the background. So I'd like to ask, If you had time, money, and health, what would you do? And just the simple question, I want you to imagine in the state you're in right now, in in your position maybe of comfort, or like myself, or in a position of looking or searching for a better opportunity, would you spend more time with the people that you love? Okay, we're starting to reopen businesses, we're starting to reopen this pandemic we've been in for so long, that I have no doubts that this is one of the things that we want to embrace, is just being around other people. Would you take more holidays? Man, can I say I've been on one heck of a holiday this past year, but I'd like to go on a holiday where I'm not stressing about not working and not making money and not having a job. You know, this is, I mean, the holidays where you really get to spend time with someone and talk to them and get to know these people, your people around you, even your cousins, your family. Would you pay your debts? If you had more money, I can't even begin to imagine how many people are in debt right now nowadays, that it's a rhetorical question. Do you know how to economically overcome the next 2 to 5 years? This is a question that I was not prepared for when I started my journey as an athletic trainer and I was working. Yeah, I was making good money, but I was not prepared to even go 1 year without having a job. So, just some questions to think about while you're listening to this information that I'm about to give you. There are new platforms because we are in a new economy. It's changed from agriculture to industrial to technological. And right now we're in a new era where everything is connected, or we're being connected by different applications, different platforms. These are a few of them. So our social media platforms connect us to millions of people. There's a new one that I totally love right now that's called Airbnb. It's a platform that connects people who are trying to rent their vacation spots and people who are looking for vacation spots, but a cheaper option than hotels. And they're connecting these people so that to make the transition easier. Amazon is connecting people who are trying to sell their product to people who are looking for those products. So as you can see, our platforms are made of connections, of people connecting people. And this is another platform. This whole opportunity is a platform that's going to help you connect to other people. There's a lot of benefits to this. Okay, there's a low investment is our first benefit, is that you don't have to spend a lot of money to start a business. It's all with the minimal investment. You really don't have to spend much to have your own business. This opportunity is like your own business because you're being connected through this platform. It's you get residual income. Residual income is something that only artists or musicians usually get. It's if you create a product and every time, so for instance, musicians, every time they create a song and they put it out in the radio, and every time someone listens to that song, they're getting money from that. So that's that residual income. It's very low costly. Your schedule is super flexible because honestly, you can manage your agenda. You can set your appointments whenever you want. If you want to take a vacation, you can do that, and you're still going to continue to make money with this. It's easy expansion. We are connected with people all over the world, and this company has some apps that are amazing because they connect you to people way faster than you would think with just a click of a button. It's on your phone. It's an application, super easy to use, and you can send pamphlets, you can send information, you can send pictures, anything through this platform. You're working from home. There's a lot of people who unfortunately don't have their jobs anymore and are looking to be able to continue to gain income to raise their family or to pay their bills. So this is something you could do from anywhere. You can be in an office, you can be at the beach, you can be in a vacation, you can be at home, you can be anywhere. There's an educational system and a support team that's going to help you. So you're not in this alone. It's not like you're going to start and then everyone leaves you. This is a business where we're helping each other. I am here because I want other people to grasp this opportunity and to be able to help them to achieve these goals. Our platform is super simple. It's called For Life. This is the platform. So just like Amazon connects sellers to buyers, and Airbnb connects people who rent their homes to people who want to go on vacation, For Life is going to connect people to people. It was founded by David and Bianca Lisenby. This couple is amazing. They are one of the reasons why I love this company so much is because it's founded on ethics, on values, on integrity, and they are the embodiment of that. Because I'll tell you a little bit about their story. And the founder, David, and Bianca's his wife. David was a researcher, and he had an illness that had to do with his immune system, and he had an opportunity to find the transfer factor, which is what helped to boost his immune system. And when he found this, he bought the patents so that it wouldn't be sold in a pharmacy for thousands of dollars because of its potential. He created this company so that it could be easily shared with everybody and not just to the big companies who want to make money. He made it easy for us to be able to share it with other people. And that's why I admire him so much. Our CEO, Danny Lee, has been very helpful in getting this business up and running and constantly in research to better our products. All you have to do with this platform is connect to the platform, consume the products, try them. I recommend it because there's something for everybody, especially if you think you're healthy, like this person did. There's always something that is missing if you don't eat all your greens, or if your immune system is too low or too high. There's a product for everyone. And you just share. You share with other people. You share your experience. You tell them your story. And that's how you earn money in this business. We have a few credentials on the top right. I don't know if you could see my arrow on here, but we have our patents. These are all this means is that the product cannot be found anywhere else but through For Life. And this makes it easier to find, because honestly, if you've ever gone to those stores where they sell multiple proteins and products and supplements for this and that, it's always hard to pick out one because you don't know what's good or what works. And it's hard to trust from experience as an athletic trainer, someone who trains people and advises them on supplements. The market is very competitive when you go to those stores. So having these patents here puts it all easier in one place, so that's easy to find and you know it's quality, because as you can see down here, our physician's desk reference, our PDR, it's pretty much the Bible for physicians and medical doctors. Whenever they've studied so many medications that it's hard to memorize each and every one, the side effects, what it does. There's a section in this book that is strictly for supplements and it's not a medication. It's something to add on to your nutrition that is going to help to stimulate your health and immune system and other properties as well. But the For Life is in this section, and if you go and look on the first page of the supplements, you'll see that For Life supplements have no side effects. Okay, this is a natural supplement that helps to boost the immune system and thus help raise that immune system so that you can live a healthy and productive life. We participate in several mega tendencies. That means it's kind of like the fads that are going on nowadays, where they say, oh, try this diet because you're gonna lose weight and this, and oh, you gotta try like your skincare. So it's something that is out in the world that is very popular. So the mega tendencies now, if you take a look, are well-being. Everyone's looking for health and wellness. There's a lot of people who are looking for weight control. There's a lot of people who want to look healthy and age looking a lot nicer. When they say, oh, he aged really good, that means he didn't have that many wrinkles on his face and stuff like that, you know? Skin and healthcare, there's always something for someone who's going to buy a makeup product or brushes and stuff to take care of for their face. I love the new me skincare products, and they're actually changed their name to Aqua right now. But these products are amazing, especially if you go through those changes from like summer to the winter, where it goes from being super hot to humid and then to dry. Like me, my skin always has issues with that. I look all ashy. So for me, these products have been essential in just keeping my skin glowing and feeling healthy and rejuvenated. As you can see, there's products for everyone. Whatever your goal is, talk to the person who invited you to hear this opportunity, because they will have more information on whatever products or whatever conditions you want to consume for, and they will point you in the right direction. There's too many for me to go over in one presentation, but if you go to the person who invited you, they will connect you to the right person. Again, we're a company of connecting people to people. So how do you create income? I said there was going to be a way to make money, and here it is. Okay, our main goal is to share with other people so that they can try the product, or it can also be if you are looking for something to do on the side to gain more income. This is also something you can do. So in order to consume, you can go on the app. It's super simple. It's the For Life app. You choose the products that you want to try out. And here there's a program called the For Life Loyalty Program, which means if you consume 150 points of the products, you're going to get points back. You're going to get money back. You're going to get a lot of, it's like a rewards program that kind of like when you go to the stores and you buy and then they send you rewards on the way. It's exactly the same thing. It's amazing. And I love it because you save on these products and you get to share with a lot of people. Now, that's based on a point system because this product is offered all over the world and our currencies are different. So to make it easy for everyone, it goes off a point system. So that way it's easier to convert. If you have your business over with your family in Mexico, they can buy over there and you're still getting paid for whatever sales they made. It's a percentage, but I'll explain that right now. So when you join, in order to start making money, I would recommend start with 3 people. Invite your 3 best friends or invite your siblings, your mom, your dad, your tios, tias, whoever. Invite 3 people. And then when they sign up with the loyalty program, it's 150 points, you're going to get $50 for their first purchase. And every month that they purchase from then on. Okay, those 3 people, we're going to tell the same thing. We give them the presentation, we show them how it's done. It'll take time to learn this, but the more you listen to it, the easier it gets. And honestly, when you love something this much, it gets so easy to present it. And you'll always have everyone else who's in it to help you to present and to give this information to whoever you need it to go to. So for example, my mom, whenever she needs to give this presentation to someone who speaks English, I can give that for her and we help each other out. So we get these 3 people to invite 3 people each. That's going to be our 9 people. And from that, you're going to gain $200. Might not be a lot, but as someone who's not working or hasn't been working for the past few months or a year, it's going to make a difference. From there, those 9 people, we're going to, same thing. It never goes more or less. If you want to do more, you can. We just do the minimum. Help these people to gain their 3, and that gets you to $800 a month until forever, until they keep consuming. Okay, we don't stop there. Once you have those people and you've helped them and you've learned the process, we're going to try to increase your income by adding another 3 people. So we're going to go to 6 people. That's an extra $18 apart from the 50. And from there, it just keeps going on. You double it. So just the 3 people invited your 3 people. Think of it. It's me and my 3. And you create your own business with just 3 people and a minimal investment of consuming 150 points. It never goes up. The company is never going to change that. It's always going to be something that's affordable for everybody. Okay, and then from there, of course, it duplicates and you keep adding those 3 people and it adds up. Okay, there's no limit to this. The only limit is how much you want to put into this and how much you make this a priority. There's people who've done it in a month and gotten to the highest levels, and there's people who've taken a few years because we have other priorities. It's to each his own, but for when you're looking at this, don't think that it's not for you, because maybe right now is not your time, but in a few years, and maybe, you never know. So keep your mind open to it. Who supports me? We have, of course, SEN, which was founded by Dr. Herminio Nevares. He's the one who created this group once the business started going. He wanted to create this La Guía, which is the guide. He wrote a few books on this, on how to help others and how to approach people on this, how to present this to other people. And you're not alone, because we have these apps, amazing apps now, that make it super simple and super easy to share this with other people. It used to be you get together with someone and one-on-one and you give them that presentation. For people who are a little bit shy or in the beginning where they don't know much of the information, this is super easy because it's all on your phone. You just go on the app and you send the people the information to multiple people at the same time, and it makes life so much easier. So you can connect to other people. So the For Life app will connect you to the company. The For Life Connect will connect you to any supplies or support material that you need to get out to other people. And then the SEN app to connect you to the whole organization of us. We're connected through Facebook, through YouTube, we're recording it right now, and through Instagram and any other social media really that you want. It's all in the palm of your hands. So you have a few options to start with this business. You can enter as a preferred customer, mostly focusing on your health. So that's just, hey, I want to try out the products, and if I like it, then I'll think about the rest, but I just want to see what effects it's going to have on me. Then that's what you would sign up for when you go on to register. Just like any website, you go in, you make your account, and you sign up as a preferred customer. If you like to sell, buy and sell, you can sign up as a distributor. I recommend this because even if you're not thinking about, I'll talk about the residual one in a moment, but the distributor, you can buy the product for a more affordable price so that you can sell it for a little bit higher so you can make that income. It's a linear. This is more of our traditional, like if you work, you make money. If you don't work, then you don't do your thing, then go for it. And entrepreneur would be what I'm doing when I want to build this network of people. I want to connect people to other people and connect the consumer to the product. And that's what I'm doing, is sharing that experience with others. And as other people join in this family of mine, then you start to make that residual income that will go on down the line for as long as you're in the business. It's super simple. You just sign up, you go onto the app, or you can go on the website, or that person who invited you, you can ask them for help and they'll sign you up. It's just like signing up for a rewards program at any of your favorite stores. You consume, and every time you consume, you earn points, you earn products, you earn so much in this company that the person who invited you can tell you a little bit more about. But once you share this with other people, and it's like when you go to outside with your favorite handbag and your favorite dress, and someone says, oh, where'd you get that bag from? And you tell them, oh, I got it at this store. Well, that store isn't paying you for them. That's free promotion for them, by the way. That's what you earn. So what do you push you to the next level to start this, to take a chance on yourself and to live up to that dream that you've always had, everything, that dream and that thing that you've always wanted to do, that time, that vacation spot that you'd always wanted to go to, that person you've been wanting to see and talk to about something that will help them with their health. It's honestly as simple as sharing with it'll come up. Like in Edison used to tell me, just keep talking to people and telling them, maybe right now they'll ignore you, but they'll come back later, a few years from now, and it's happening to me. Like I've been in this for a while where I've told people about it, and it's been maybe 2 or 3 years later, and they come to me, hey, remember that product you were telling me about? Well, now I'm not feeling so well. I want to try it. It doesn't take much. You just share it with everybody who comes your way, and the rest is history. It's very simple. And that concludes our presentation.
Congratulations, Celiana. I'm amazed, with the weight of the way that you gave the presentation today. I love it. And one of the things that I like the most is your stories. And I know that For Life is going to see this video. And a lot of people that are going to see this video, they're going to come back and say, ask the person who invited them that they want to join the business. Thank you so much for the presentation. I know your mom and your father are watching this presentation, and they must be feeling so proud of you. I have someone right here next to me that I make my trip to come to Pasadena and pick her up, but I left another lady and I pick up another lady. You will see, what I'm talking about. Claudia, my wife.
Hello.
Celiana.
Hi.
How are you? I'm so proud of you, and so is your mom and dad and all of us in the team. We're very proud of you, and I want to congratulate you for the fact that you have become a visionary. You're a visionary, being able to see beyond what's happening at the moment and being able to take the opportunity that For Life and the SEN team is doing for all of us. It's amazing. You know what? The future for you, you could dream of anything you want. And with the help of God, first of all, you will become a future platinum of the company.
I believe it.
I believe you will, because you're actually a pioneer in the English
Yes.
world, and you're doing excellent. So I want to also congratulate you for listening to your mom, being obedient to listen to her, and because I know you love her and you admire your mom, and with your a token of help, your family is going to become future platinums For Life. So keep up the good work. Keep on sharing the opportunity with faith and with all the power that it has. It does have power. The products are amazing, and the team is real. The team is real. So just keep up the good work and continue. And anything you may need or want, just please give us a call. And to all the new people that are listening to this opportunity, especially the young people, take the opportunity and go for it. Don't give it a chance. Just forget it. Just continue on it. And it's
You there, Celiana?
Yes.
Okay. Whoever is watching this video, whoever is watching this video, and if you are in For Life, great. But if you're not in For Life, and this is the first time that you're gonna be watching this video, this is in YouTube, called Celiana Guerra, because she's a pioneer of this business, not just right here in the United States, in English, because Celiana, you mentioned that there is not a lot of people doing the business in English. And you, like my wife said, you are a pioneer. I'm gonna repeat this again. If you are in For Life, fantastic. If you have a friend that is doing For Life, call them. But if you are a new person that is watching this video and you don't have a person to sponsor you, call Celiana Guerra, because you're gonna be in a good team. Thank you, Celiana. Thank you, Maria Guerra. Thank you to your father. And I'm excited. I'm happy to hear you give it the presentation the way that you gave it today.
Thank you. It was an honor to be here with you guys. You guys are an inspiration for me and my mom. Both of us, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys who have been here constantly supporting us, and your faith in us alone is inspiring to us tremendously. So thank you, and it's an honor for us to be here.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna see each other in the next video. We're gonna have more presentations in English, also in Spanish. And don't forget that we are in a convention time. Next week, we're gonna start our convention with For Life, and a lot of new things are coming, new products, new incentives, a lot of new things. Thank you so much, and God bless you all, wherever you are. Take care.